$700 US worth in gacha currency, 0.8% drop rate, no pity system. Let's go. So what's going on, guys? This is Pseychie, and what I'm playing right now is Fate Grand Order, or FGO, though the only thing grand here is me spending my hard-earned currency on pretty much gacha PNGs. It is the 5th anniversary, the announcement was yesterday, and recently this new unit just dropped. It's called Castoria, and essentially she is the strongest unit in the entire game so far. I've actually saved up for like 5 months prior to this, and I have already pre-farmed all of the materials. Now this actually got me pretty anxious because I didn't actually sleep too well last night. This doesn't seem like a very big deal to you guys, but I have been playing this game on and off for around 5 months now. During this last semester, I had to commute to school at 6 in the morning, and oh, look at this, that is a gold card. Who could that be? Okay. I had to commute to school at 6 a.m. in the morning, and this game is actually what kept me pretty much sane throughout those times because it made the morning transit much more tolerable. So there's that. Obviously, there is also the gacha system, which just don't get too attached to it. Otherwise, it will be a pretty big money sink. So I made a promise to myself. I either get Castoria and keep playing, or I'm deleting this game if I don't. As Kratos once said, keep your expectations low and you'll never be disappointed. So I don't even know if this footage will be online if I don't manage to roll her, but you know. I guess if it's out, you guys will probably know the outcome already. The way I see it, I win by getting the gacha character I want, or I win by deleting the game off the face of my phone and escaping gacha hell, which is also pretty good. So this is the only gacha game I know that doesn't have a pity system, so far at least. The NA version is actually 2 years behind the JP version, so we can predict the banners that will happen 2 years in advance. The only problem is nothing is guaranteed. There have been stories of people rolling like thousands of dollars worth of currency and not getting what they want, so hopefully that doesn't happen to me. And in case if you're wondering that I am lying in the title, I do actually have around $700 worth of currency, because the only way you can actually buy the money used to roll in the gacha is if you use the cash shop. There's no like Welkin or battle passes, something from like Genshin Impact or something like that. It's around like $15 to $20 for a multi, which is 11 pulls. So the rates are pretty ludicrous if you can't see that already. Going off purely statistics wise, your average an SSR or an S or a 5-star character, which is the highest rarity, it's gonna cost you around 300 pulls, assuming that you actually land the 80% for the rate up character. So for the low cost of $150 to $200, you too can have any character you want. Do you guys not have disposable income? So this character is the only goal I've had in the gacha for the past 6 months. If it doesn't pay off, then the game clearly doesn't value my time, so I'm just not gonna bother with it. You know, it's kind of like an abusive relationship. Why should you spend any effort and money on the other person if they treat you like trash, right? I would recommend people to try this game, but this is gacha hell that you're walking into. Okay, that's... Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to like keep the... I was supposed to keep the footage running, but I accidentally clicked on the screen. I didn't think that was gonna work, so yeah, there we go. She came way earlier than I was expecting, to be honest. I think this was like 90 sync points. I'll show off the results later on. Oh, okay. So I was actually losing sleep last night over this. Like, I could not sleep until like 5 a.m. because I was just stressing over this. So yeah, it's over. I mean, that was a pretty fast pulse. My luck in gacha games have always been fairly average. I used to play Genshin Impact. I did a live stream where I rolled for the Raiden Shogun character, except I quit the game right afterwards because, you know, enough is enough. It felt like I was playing it as a second job. So just to clarify, a 5-star character has a drop rate of 1%, But the drop rate for a specific character on rate up on a banner is 0.8. So in this case, I had a 0.8% chance to roll this character. Well, it's good thing my self-control has paid off because I did not touch the gacha for like the past 5 months. Now, if you think this is over yet, well, we still have one more thing we need to do. And that is the GSSR, which is the guaranteed SSR. What this is you use like 15 paid quartz, or like the paid currency, in order to roll on this banner once. So I do need to spend money for this. Now I'm gonna do that. If you do this in the US, it's like $15-ish. But since I live in Canada, you can see that these rates are pretty ludicrous. So moral of the story is just don't live in Canada. Let's try this out. But anyways, this one will be the one that I roll on. It's not guaranteed that I get the character that I want because it's chosen randomly from a pool of characters. But since I am a free-to-play, I do not have any of these characters, so any one I get is going to be good for me. So I joined this game at New Year's, so I've actually high rolled pretty hard on that first GSSR banner, so I'm thinking I can do this again. So please, FGO, give me something good, okay? Oh wow, that's really good actually. Okay. This is like the one time that FGO is actually generous. This could be it. Oh no, never mind. It's not it. Okay. Okay, this is the one. There were rainbows, so that's how you know it's an SSR. Here we go. And okay, I think that's a stovetop. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. That is the best boy right there. The manliest of men.
Oh, that's hot.
Now, because I did say that I pre-farmed all of the materials needed to fully ascend this character, Castoria, that's exactly what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it on camera because it's cool. I have been dreading this day for like the past months because I was so afraid that maybe, just maybe, you know, something would go wrong and I would not get this character. This is the one goal I've had in this game for like this past year. But the reason is that this Castoria is just so influential in the game that to this day, even when NA is 2 years behind the JP version, she is still the best unit in the game, like hands down. So it's very important that you get these meta characters. Every time you hit a level cap, you ascend the character using materials, which I have also farmed. So they usually get like a new portrait. When they do, you can ascend each character up to 4 times. So I am going all in, basically. There will be nothing between me and fully ascending this waifu, okay? Like, I would say the worst thing you can do in this game is become a whale, because, like, if you whale, you are quite literally gambling. Because there's no pity system until 2014, because that's when JP announced it. And it's like the stingiest pity system I've ever seen in a gacha game. How stingy? I'm talking like $500 to $600 of currency going in, and then you get the guaranteed character. I think how you should play gacha game is that you shouldn't try to get too attached to any of the characters. The way I see it, at the end of the day, these are just moving PNGs on the screen, right? Because what I'm buying here right now is I am buying gameplay. I am buying enjoyment. That's how I see it. Because when you really dedicate yourself to like, oh, I really need to get this one character that I like, then that's when you start to go down this rabbit hole of like a spending spree. Because I do know some people that have gone down that route, and it is not pretty. But hey, if you enjoy it as a hobby, then I don't see why not. So this game actually came out in 2015, and like back then, the rates were absolutely abysmal, and like even the top-up currency, the money used to buy to summon, it was like worse than now. They've been slowly improving over the years, but again, there's still no pity system, so essentially, this is like the ultimate luck issue test. If you don't get the character, you're just unlucky. And I think this is it. We have hit the cap. But wait, there is still more, because each servant has 3 skills that we need to level. And it's very important that you get all of her skills to level max. All of them. Well, I guess I will be sticking around for this game a little bit longer, but I'm still not going to spend money on it unless it's for the GSSRs. This game, you ask anyone and they'll just say, don't spend money on it, don't be a whale, it's just not worth it. Happy waifu, happy lifu, am I right? And there we have it, fully geared out Castoria. I'm pretty sure she's never leaving my party after this, so there's that. So thank you all for watching this weird gacha rolling session. I just wanted to, I guess, show off my dedication to my anime waifu, which is very important this day and age. You never want to betray your loyalty like that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will be back with normal content in the later weeks. Thank you all for watching.